In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 MLB games happening on July 5th, 2024, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games, so 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 MLB games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start, if you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Detroit Tigers versus Cincinnati Reds. We have an exciting weekend of baseball ahead, and one of the standout matchups on Friday features an interleague clash between the Detroit Tigers and the Cincinnati Reds. Both teams will be arriving in Cincinnati after playing road games on Thursday afternoon, adding an element of intrigue to how they will perform. The Tigers have consistently received solid performances from Olsen this season. Despite his less than stellar record, Olsen has been hindered by a lack of run support, with Detroit averaging only 2.9 runs in the games he has pitched this year. In 10 of his 16 starts, the Tigers have scored 3 runs or fewer, including 4 games where they were completely shut out. On the other side, Spears has shown promise in his 3 starts this season, and the Reds have built momentum after winning their series against the Yankees in the Bronx. Currently, the Reds are the hotter team, having won 5 of their last 7 games. Meanwhile, the Tigers have struggled, posting a 5-12 record over their last 17 games. Despite the Reds' sub-500 record of 42-45, they boast a plus 21 run differential, the 6th best in the National League. This indicates that, despite their inconsistency, they have a strong overall talent pool that should help them secure a win on Friday. Additionally, the game could be decided by the performance of the bullpens, an area where Cincinnati has excelled. The Reds rank 9th in bullpen earned run average and 7th in WHIP, while Detroit lags behind at 20th and 15th, respectively. Therefore, the Cincinnati Reds money line is our full game side pick. Detroit has seen the over hit in 46 of their 86 games this year, with 3 ending in a push. The Tigers rank 21st in runs per game, averaging 4.1 runs per contest, and their games have an average total of 8.41 runs. On the road, Detroit's offense averages 4.11 runs per game, with an average total of 8.19 runs per game. In contrast, Cincinnati has seen the under hit in 46 of their 86 games, also with 3 pushes. The Reds rank 17th in runs per game, averaging 4.26 runs per contest, a figure that slightly drops to 4.12 runs per game when playing at home. Cincinnati's games average a total of 8.31 runs per game, increasing to 8.56 runs per game at the Great American Ballpark. Given the Tigers' scoring struggles when Olsen pitches and Spears' current form, we predict this game will fall short of the projected total. Thus, under the projected total is our full game total pick. Baltimore Orioles versus Oakland Athletics. The Baltimore Orioles are coming off a 7-3 loss on the road against the Seattle Mariners, but still maintain their lead in the American League East with an impressive 55-32 record. Right-hander Albert Suarez will be taking the mound for the Orioles in this game. Suarez is entering this contest after a strong performance against the Texas Rangers, where he pitched 6 scoreless innings, allowing just 3 hits with no walks and 2 strikeouts. On the other hand, the Oakland Athletics are fresh off a 5-0 home victory over the Los Angeles Angels. Despite this win, they remain at the bottom of the American League West standings with a disappointing 33-56 record. Southpaw Hogan Harris is set to pitch for the Athletics. His last outing against the Arizona Diamondbacks resulted in a loss, where he managed only 3.1 innings and gave up 3 runs on 10 hits, with 1 walk and 3 strikeouts. Both pitchers have shown flashes of excellence as starters this season, but their overall performances differ. Albert Suarez boasts a 3-2 record with a 2.74 earned run average and a .257 batting average against over 49.1 innings in 10 starts. In contrast, Hogan Harris has a 1-2 record with a 2.9 earned run average and an 11.23 walk-to-strikeout ratio over 31 innings in 6 starts. A critical aspect of the game will be the team's ability to convert with runners in scoring position. The Orioles excel in this area, ranking 10th in the majors with a .779 team OPS, while the Athletics struggle, tied for 28th with a .644 team OPS. The Athletics have had a decent week and recently dominated the Angels, but I am hesitant precedent to support them in this matchup. The Baltimore Orioles are clearly the superior team, and Albert Suarez is a more reliable option on the mound than Hogan Harris. Therefore, I am inclined to side with the better team and expect the Athletics to regress. Thus, the Baltimore Orioles money line is our full game side pick. Examining the last 7 games for both pitchers, they have performed admirably. Albert Suarez has a 2-2 record with a 2.91 earned run average over 34 innings, while Hogan Harris is 1-2 with a 2.62 earned run average over 34.1 innings. Offensively, both teams have struggled in their last 6 games, with the Orioles averaging 3.17 runs per game and the Athletics scoring 4.5 runs per game. Considering these factors, under the projected total is our full game total pick. Toronto Blue Jays vs. Seattle Mariners. An American League Series kicks off late Friday night as the Toronto Blue Jays face off against the Seattle Mariners. The Blue Jays are coming off a rough patch, having lost 3 out of 4 games at home to the Houston Astros. Meanwhile, the Mariners recently lost 2 out of 3 games at home to the Baltimore Orioles. Earlier this season, these teams clashed, with Toronto taking 2 out of 3 games at home. The Mariners, currently sitting atop their division, aim to assert their dominance against the 5th-place Blue Jays as the series begins. Seattle will send Luis Castillo to the mound, whose earned run average is significantly better than that of Toronto's Kevin Gausman, and he has racked up more strikeouts this season. Although Castillo has been on the losing end in a few recent games, it was largely due to a lack of run support, with the Mariners' offense failing to score more than 3 runs in any of his last 4 starts. On the other hand, Gausman has struggled, allowing 3 or more earned runs in each of his last 4 outings, including a 7-run debacle in his most recent start. Seattle's Julio Rodriguez, who hit a home run in his last game, is expected to maintain his momentum and perform well against Gausman, adding to the Mariners' advantage. Luis Castillo has demonstrated much stronger performance at home compared to on the road this season. In 9 road starts, he has a 4.59 earned run average and a 1.33 WHIP, but in 9 home starts, those numbers improved to a 3.19 earned run average and a 1.1 WHIP. He has allowed 2 or fewer earned runs in 6 of his last 7 home starts. This bodes well for Seattle, especially considering the Blue Jays' offensive struggles. Toronto ranks in the bottom 10 in the league in several key offensive metrics, including runs, hits, home runs, RBIs, batting average, and slugging percentage. Given Gausman's poor performance this season, the pitching edge clearly favors Seattle. Therefore, the Seattle Mariners money line is our full game side pick. Offensively, the Blue Jays have been underwhelming this season, ranking in the bottom 10 in the league for runs, hits, home runs, RBIs, batting average, and slugging percentage. Similarly, the Mariners have not excelled offensively either, hovering around the bottom 10 in the league in runs, hits, RBIs, strikeouts, batting average, on-base percentage, slugging percentage, and OPS. Luis Castillo's home performance has been solid, with a 3.19 earned run average and a 1.1 WHIP, and he has allowed 2 or fewer earned runs in 6 of his last 7 home starts. Given both teams' offensive struggles and Castillo's home prowess, this game is likely to be low scoring. Thus, under the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.